Whew. Hello everybody. We are out here. Just turn that down a little bit. Hey, yeah, how's it going? Just getting the last little bit sorted out, then we'll be ready to drive the little beast once more, and hopefully I do less bad than last week. I'm sure it can't go much worse. Good to hear. Yeah, I'm doing quite well. Nothing really major has happened over these past few days, so all is still going fine and dandy as it usually is. Alright, I think that's that taken care of. I'd actually bring the game up when I want to. Oh, and the chat window. There we go. Haha! I've just noticed that as well. Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, so I saw on the SRS forums, so I'm really bad when it comes to downloading skins, but I did actually stumble on the SRS forums. This is not the livery I'm running for the race. I assigned it to Robert because he's the one who created it. But Robert Duplantier on the SRS forums, he posted this, which is a Ken Block tribute livery for the Ligier. And obviously I'm on the Slowbro server at the moment, and they've obviously put it on the server. It's pretty cool. It's just a random one that's been assigned to me. It's actually really high quality for you know, what is just a simple little livery for what is a meme car. The baguette in front, still intact though. The most important aspect of the car. Alright, let's... There we go. It's just the kind of car Ken Block race? Probably. Probably. I'm surprised nobody in real life has tried to just grab like 50 of these things and just go crazy with it. To be honest, they're probably quite pricey these days. I don't know. Well, there really isn't much I could change with this thing, I forget. So might as well. Yep, the baguette adds 10 horsepower, exactly. Where do you think the most of that 25 horsepower comes from? It's from the baguette sat right there. Still has the stock engine, probably. It's just the baguette adds all the power. This track should be quite interesting, though, for this little car, because it's not the smoothest, and it has a lot of twists and undulations. Not like major hills or anything, it's mostly kind of flat, but it's got like banking through some turns. Some turns are a bit off camber and the sorts. So, oh, big bump there. It's definitely going to throw the car around a bit. Okay, 5th gear is the play. I'm just banging out in 5th. You see this bit here? Twists around all over the place. But probably could have maybe gotten away with... Nope. It's hard to judge where to be in what gear. Can I do this corner flat? Oh, it's a little bit... Oh, that's very bumpy. Can I ride the curb? I don't think that really helped. Okay, it's not a help either. God, yeah. Maybe I should have hot lapped some of these tracks rather than just doing like AI testing. Because that straight is very, it's very long when you're just on your own. But when you have like a pack of cars, it's a lot better. And yeah, hopefully the participation numbers creep back up tonight. Bounce back from the slight slump that they hit the last couple of weeks. This car definitely benefits quite a lot from having a more packed grid. Just purely because of the way it races. Okay, probably gonna have to... no, I can hold it. Okay. And then there's further dip into here. All the rear end steps out a little bit. And it's down to 5th. The exit. Seems to be a pretty flat out track. But I'm going... I mean, once these tyres wear out, it's very much not going to be. Okay, I want to lift a little bit for this turn, actually. Can't quite do it flat. Back home today was a bit weird to be on the rig again after 3 weeks away. I could imagine. Could definitely imagine. Especially if you're on it quite regularly. Because like while I don't really stream or record all of the races, I'm racing like... Okay, that was a bad idea. I'm racing nearly on a daily basis these weeks. You know, I'm pretty much I'm getting home, booting up my rig to jump into some kind of sim to race with some group of people. And I had like, over the Christmas holiday, there was obviously like a period where like nothing happened. It was like 4 days or so of just nothing. And I got back into the rig and it was only like 4 days. And I was like, oh, this feels a little bit off. I need to like... recalibrate almost. Yeah, daily. Right, what lap time are we going to put in here? Blistering speeds. 245. That's like 2 seconds off pace. Ooh. First guy drove as the front-wheel drive WTCC cars. I assume that's the new VRC pack thingy that I am yet to buy. I really haven't been keeping up to date with mods as of late. I keep seeing them release. I'm like, ah, this looks kind of interesting. And then I just don't do anything with it. I haven't even bought the previous RSS pack, which is like the Toyota GD1 and stuff. I just never got around to doing it. Ooh, big slip. I mean, pretty much every time I boot up or get the sim stuff all set up, I'm usually getting ready to jump into some kind of race. So... I don't really play Sims much anymore, outside of, like, just doing actual races. Got all the BCC cars from the 90s now, I'm varying quality. Wish for a good 406 soon. Yeah, that's the issue with AC, is you can find just about anything you could ever want. The real question is if the mod is actually good quality or not. Because, unfortunately, there's a lot of absolute crap out there. Yeah. It's like a huge minefield for, like, new players, though. Because, like, new players... They jump into AC and they want to get into, like, the modding and stuff. They want to start, like, installing mods into their game. Oh, I accidentally hit the handbrake. Okay. Yeah, yeah, and they start downloading just like loads of just random crap. And it's like, ooh. And I feel like some people skip over the base AC stuff way too easily and just go and download a lot of really shit mods off of Facebook and then wonder why their experience with the game isn't great. And it's like, well, can't blame you for not knowing where to look, but at the same time, installing crappy mods is never gonna help. Yeah, some are just grid fillers. Yeah. I was more talking from like a new player's point of view. Like, you see all these new people. Some new players are like, oh, I see shit. And it's like, well, what have you been doing? And it's like, oh, I downloaded a load of really awful mods. And it's like... so there's your problem then. If you hadn't have installed those, maybe things wouldn't be so bad. Try a click of rear window and see what happens. Click of rear window, there we go. Downforce. Only the best way to handle it. I don't even know if 1 gives me any downforce. I'm just going to assume it does. I think the main thing I want to aim for here is just keeping the throttle down as much as possible. Really seems to be affecting my top speed, which is good. But the car definitely does feel more stable. Okay. Especially with the click down on the rear pressures as well. Need to catch up to these other cars. Oh, they're like miles behind. Hello! How's it going? Oh. M2 has joined. Just definitely wasn't using my PC to charge my phone. Is this a tractor? You're actually not far off. I was looking at my phone. Don't text and drive. So you're not actually far off. Hang on. There you go. I forgot about the livery. Yeah, so I believe they actually did, like, this, the chassis they used to create this is actually a tractor cabin. I think we looked it up with James a while ago when we last used this car. I think this chassis is a tractor cab, or at least is based off of one. But yeah, it's you put wheels on a tractor cab and a 25, well, by default it has a 7.5 horsepower engine. This one's bumped it up to 25, and voila, Racing Beast has been created. Also with the oh, I took a screenshot by accident. I pressed the wrong F key. With the centerpiece of the baguette in the middle. Only the most important part of this car. If you don't have a baguette in the cockpit, you're not driving it right. Yes, we still have about 10 minutes until the race starts. Wonder if maybe up in the front presses a little bit. Ooh, driving like this is weird. Up in the front presses may help with reactivity, but I don't really know if I need more of that. Car feels pretty responsive as is. I mean, I guess there's no harm in trying. Just seeing what happens. Yeah, I think given the speeds here, tire wear is going to be quite an issue. Let's see if I can flat this out. No. 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 I need to stop it now. Okay. Oop. The engine isn't liking it, no. But the engine will handle it, so it's fine. Hello, Adam. How's it going? What do I want to do? Click these up one. We just asked each other the same question. Yeah, mine, it's going pretty good. It's going pretty good. Well, so, we were speaking about this the other day, but I joined the Slowbro server and coincidentally ended up with the, Chemblock tribute livery that Robert made. 11? I don't know, I haven't checked. I mean, I guess that's been about on par for the past few weeks. No doubt a couple more register on the 11th hour. I'm gonna wait up. Oh yeah, the brakes. Downloaded skins? Yeah, I downloaded this one. And I don't know if it is the skin he's running, but I made a copy of it and named it after... So I actually have this skin installed twice, technically. I have it as this, which is just the Chemblock 43 thing. And then I renamed the other one as, like, Robert, his name, so that it shows up on his livery. I don't know if that is his actual custom livery. I'm just gonna say it is and roll with it. That's my plan. Okay, I need to slow up a little bit more. I want to let M2 get a bit closer. We can have a little bit of racing here in practice. I think tire wear is going to play a big factor here, though, which will be interesting. Because given, like, the fact that pretty much 90% of this lap is flat out. Yeah, he has registered with that folder name. I looked at the skins list on the entry list. That's why I named it like that. Oh, God. Big slip. I ate curb. I don't know where he is. Oh. My look back button doesn't want to work. There we go. He's there. Ominous. Don't really know what he's playing at, though. Come on, lad. Get past. Alright. Bump drafting with 165 ping. What could possibly go wrong? Am I even going to catch him to bump draft him? Yes. Doing the for fun race after, I didn't even know there was one. So no. Oh, I've killed him. I've killed... Oh no, he saved it. He saved it. Okay, maybe this extended gearing is a little too long. I don't know where he's going, but... I need to ease off the throttle a bit. That's in the 510 at Tsukuba. Okay, at 160 ping, this is a little scuffed. It's not quite working as well as I wanted it to. Cars can't really get connected. Can't remember who it was the other week, but I got like a really good hook on them with the bump draft. Well, I guess it would have been Phil last week, yeah, when I gave him the fastest lap. I pushed him around like half the lap. What Okay, he's gonna have the slipstream back on me now. No. Said, I'm wondering why. Well, I mean, it's a bit too late now. I don't really have the time to get all the content set up and all that nonsense. Plus, I don't know. It doesn't sound overwhelmingly interesting as a combo, so I think I'm fine enough with sticking to the usual scheduled programming. I wonder if maybe shrinking the gears up would be a little too much speed through there. Would be beneficial. I feel like these gears are maybe a little too long. Is it late though? You more than... Nope, I don't. I don't. I might have Tsukuba. I don't know. I haven't raced on it in like eons, so probably not. And I know 100% for a fact, because I don't have anywhere near as much content as you do. I know 100% for a fact I don't have the car. No, I never had the 510. I don't think I've... The only 510 I vaguely remember was one, like, really crappy one I downloaded, like, 4 years ago. And obviously I deleted that because it was pretty... It was just some crap nonsense I downloaded. Off of some, like, I don't know, like, Facebook or Russian website or something, I don't remember. You know, let's see the pit entry. Because it's basically race joining time. Can I do full throttle pit entry in the Ligier? Because this pit entry has an interesting chicane. Oh, easy. Like a glove. Ooh. And then... Okay, I overcooked it. Hang on. In we go. Can I drive through? No, there's a wall there. But no, I didn't delete the car. I've never had the car. Oh. Okay. So a pack of MediaFire, not RaceDepartment, so download speeds would be alright. Yeah. It's... I've just spotted something interesting, but I'm not sure how much I really can say about it. But ooh. Things I have been speaking about are happening. I'm intrigued. However, it could also be bad. I don't know. We'll see. 13 registered in the end, so that's not too bad. That's about on par. It's not falling off. It's staying stable. So, I didn't save that setup, did I? Fuck. What did I change? I think it was 1 click up on the front, 1 click down on the rears. 1 extra click of fuel, 0 tow, and 1 on the rear window. I'm just going to save that as SRS. There we go. Gonna try this lower gear ratio and see what happens. Also, random thing. I see James is doing Tuesday streams again. But I guess... I mean, he's chosen to do iRacing, which is fair enough. Yeah, it's still half of round 1, but, you know, it's, as I said earlier, it's at least consistent. It's at least, you know, we're not... It's staying stable. I'd rather it stay stable than have it fall even further, if you get what I mean. Stable is good enough for me. But anyways, as I was saying, yeah, I see James has started streaming on Tuesdays again. He's doing iRacing this time around. Hopefully that goes well for him. Obviously deemed that he wasn't quite ready to... or wasn't fully willing to jump into AC just yet. But, you know, it's worth trying. Worth trying. I don't know if he'll still be going by the time I finish. Probably not. So, but if he is still going, then we'll probably give him a cheeky little raid. Oh, curb, not nice. Probably give him a cheeky little raid at the end. Even though I assume a lot of people here are probably watching his stream on the side anyway. So, you know. James is definitely more popular than I. He used to stream IR before, but I kind of feel he should have selected a different name. Maybe, but that's his choice. So, is what it is. Yeah, I mean, iRacing used to be the Thursday stuff he streamed, wasn't it? Back then. I think it was on a Thursday. It was either a Thursday or a Wednesday, I don't remember. But before he switched over to racing, that was when he was kind of doing iRacing stuff. I have a lot of pings. What are these pings about? I have a ghost ping? I can see anywhere where I've been pinged. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm definitely looking at the track. I just tap back into the game and see me driving into the wall. Oh. Ooh, okay. Yeah, that curb's nasty to run even in cars that do like it. Not sure what to think about this alternate gear or the shorter gears. It makes 6th more usable, technically, but I think it's kind of crippling the potential of 6th also. So I don't know. But yeah, I guess you're not streaming tonight, Adam? Or you are, just only the for fun stuff? If you're streaming that, because I assume you're racing in it, seeing as you asked me about it. By the way, I just realised you'd rather race at the Nürburgring than at a different track. Fuck's sakes. Of course you'd bring that up. Actually, well, Nürburgring is Nürburgring, so... However, I'm quite interested in the Ginetta race. I want to see how those things race at Watkins Glen. I saw that on the combo list and it piqued my interest. I cut the track. I've done the impossible. I don't even know how you manage that in this car. Yeah, I'm quite interested to see how the Ginetta race goes out. I've seen the numbers have been kinda bad though. There's been literally one person in the 2 races that have happened so far. So... Fuck, I didn't quite get it this time. Yeah, hopefully tonight, that little extra push is going to be from this stream and the people on it and whatnot. Hopefully it's going to push people into the Ginetta race. Then download the car and replace the GT2 race with the 510. Wouldn't Wouldn't the For Fun race clash with the Ginetta though? I thought their race would... Well, their races usually do take up both of those. Right? And it's also like a really... It's right after this race. Yeah, but I thought it went on for longer. And also it's like, as you said, right after this race does make it quite an inconvenience. I didn't change the gearing, did I? I'm an idiot. Yeah, I know you did, but... I don't know. I just don't think it quite... I just ain't really feeling it. Ain't really feeling it. I don't have... It's not a race I have a compelling... Nothing against the For Fun guys, obviously, they're awesome people, but... You know, given the, like, such incredibly short notice, because of my stupid ignorance, because I assume they probably announced this a while ago. I don't know. You know, I don't know. It's not a combo I'm overwhelmingly interested in, and it just seems like more of a hassle than it probably be worth. Rather fuel the Spinala? I guess so. Spinala takes less effort. Therefore, Spinala better. Oh, the car does not like those bumps. Oh wait, I'm pronouncing it wrong, isn't it? It's Spinala. There we go. It's a bit better. Oh yeah, with like how long the laps are, we're really not going to be able to get much in qualifying. I've also short fueled. Oh, this is not ideal. I think I've shot myself in the foot here in qualifying. Well, apparently my range should last the same amount of time as qualifying does. So, who knows? Oh shit. Huh. Okay. I don't know. You're gonna be pretty happy with these changes, Adam. There are some, I've just been notified. I don't know if I'm allowed to say anything about it yet, but there are some, changes coming your way about things that you never said you didn't get coming to, SRS. To even get a feel for that is, I know there's an hour to go, but so far no one registered for the GT2. We'll see. If not, spitball some random crap up. I don't know. But yeah, I need to... But I'm unsure of how much I'm allowed to say, but I just got some messages through from Enrique saying about some new changes that are coming next season. So, that changes things. We'll turn into a reaction stream and watch you. Yeah, I'll steal all your viewers and all the non-existent money that we'll both be making off these streams. See? I've one-upped you. You stream everything so you don't have to record. See, I don't even have to play games to make content. I just steal yours. There you go. Easy. Content creator hierarchy. Or maybe not hierarchy, I guess it's probably more akin to a fucking pyramid scheme of the sorts. Oh, is the race pretty late notice for the for fun race? Is that what you're implying? Damn, you first get James's time slot, now my viewers. Exactly. It's how I'm very slowly conquering sim racing YouTube, you know? It's my 7,000 step plan to world domination. Not the race, me streaming. Oh, okay. Reggie just wanted to record it. Ah, fair enough. I completely missed the notification for that race. So, I only really have myself to blame for not knowing about it until you mentioned it. I usually do see what they're doing, and then just be too lazy and be like, ah, whatever. Oh, okay. This is going to be like my one and only qualifying lap, I think. Which is not ideal. Yeah, I know that. I'm just a buffoon. I think it's also I kept reading all the ACC pings, and so probably wrote it off as an ACC ping. I was like, whatever. No, I don't have the server muted, or the, like, events feature. I don't have anything muted on Discord. I usually read all the pings as well. Just that I don't know. I probably didn't read it properly and just was like, whatever. Because when you get a lot of pings from a place, especially one that you don't really interact with, like I get the ping, I should bloody mute them. I get the pings every week from like Donnie or like Mooney GT server, like CCS and stuff. But like, I don't really have the time to do the CCS and the Syntaculars. But I always get the bloody pings for them. I mean, for the Syntaculars, it's not bad, because, I mean, when it's something interesting, I'll, like, join in, if I have the time. But, for, like, the CCS, I don't know, I'm not really overly interested in, like, committing to something like that. I don't have enough fuel to finish this up. I don't even know why I bothered keeping on going. I'm gonna run out before I make the finish. That's not gonna help things. Ooh. Okay, this is getting interesting. Oops. I was gonna run out of fuel anyways. I want someone to separate the hot lapping and rally from the road racing. Told me they could just remove the rank from me. Sounds backwards thinking a bit. Yeah. But it is what it is. Okay, I was too busy. I was too busy reading Discord. Sorry. How much fuel am I even gonna need? 6 is not gonna be enough. Okay. 10. 10 is. Ooh, okay. I think 10 is gonna be what we want. Because I'm gonna be. You know what? I'm gonna run 11. I think, to be safe. I think 11 is gonna be the safe number. Because the maximum race time will be 22 minutes and 43 seconds. But if I factor in slipstream into the mix, I'm gonna start burning more fuel, probably. Maybe. I don't know. So yeah, I'm just going to run 11 to be safe. That should last me 26 minutes, so even with an increased fuel consumption and the maximum race timer, We should. Oh! Pfft. I just witnessed a bonk. Did M2 make it in? He did. Okay. 2:48. Oof. I'm like 2.5 seconds off the pace, but that's not the end of the world. Okay. Hope you aren't overhyping it now. I'm gonna ask right here, right now, if I can say anything about it. Just a luck, Hanu. Best of luck to yourself too. I see you're right behind me, so this could be quite tight. Good luck. Do some laps of the practice server. I have your stream running on top screen. Yeah, I did just ask. I don't know if I'm going to get a response before the race starting, so I'll announce it if... Oh, he's typing. 34 seconds for him to respond. Okay. Okay, I can't speak about it now, but I will next week. But yeah, I just got informed of some interesting changes, so keep an eye out for the end of the race next stream, because I'll be announcing my new championship and some new changes that are coming to SRS, which won't be affecting my new championship because I've already submitted it. But oh my god, that front group really got away well. They have like broken away already. Holy moly. But yeah, it's gonna change things next season. For the better. Definitely for the better. Oh, drifting there, that's not gonna help me. Can I... Oh, I'm just a little too far back at the moment to really get anything off of Phil ahead. Max and M2 are very close behind. Gonna bleed off the throttle a little bit. He made it further than James in his return to iRacing. Oh no! What happened to James? I lost a lot of speed there. Alright, hopefully M2 is going to be sensible and work with me. Yeah, what's been going on with James then? I haven't been able to check in because obviously we started at the same time. He's going to go immediately for an overtake. That's very helpful. Okay. It might be actually. Big wreck into T1 at the start. Ah, good old iRacing. I see a lot has changed since I left. Okay, I can't let him get away too far. Big bumps. Alright, now, time for the big push. Almost. We're not quite on that back straight yet. Oh, little tap. Not quite what I wanted, but almost. Oh. There we go. We're linked. Let's go. We are linked. Oval Strat's coming in clutch. Gonna ease off now. He's breaking into the corner. What is he doing? You could change the sim, but not the sim races. Indeed. Okay. Try a bit of the magic again. It's quite hard to get locked up bumper to bumper, but I've done it. We good? We are going. Let's go. Let's hope he's not going to be too erratic with his swinging, because otherwise I'm just going to murder him. Oh, Phil's got him with the block, but we're coming through. Too much speed, Sonny Jim. Oh, it's gone into bumping Robert with an aggressive cut. But we're right up in the mix. 2x2 file. Absolutely nuts at the moment. Oh, Mateo's going wide. Could be a hung out to dry moment here, but I don't think it is because we have the inside here. That outside train is moving faster though. Holy cow, we are literally super speedway racing at Grobnik. Fucking hell. Oh, I love this. Let's go. I lost a bit of momentum there. Okay, this could get quite messy. Be very careful on the throttle. I don't know what MT's doing, but why is he breaking into the corner? God damn it. That's throwing me out. Don't need to break around here in this thing. I'm not really getting the advantage of the slipstream here. It's not great. I'm losing out a lot. Shit. I should have stayed in. Okay. I fucked up big time. Wow, I'm really not getting anything on this straight. What the hell? I've gone from the front of the pack right to the back again. Holy moly. Alright, well, hopefully there's some interesting stuff going down in this corner. I drop down to 5th. I guess I'm going to work with Mattia this time. I'm going to push him through to the front again. Hopefully he's ready for this. Ease off the throttle. We're linked. Let's go. Come on, Mattia. We're going. We are going. We don't really have anywhere to go though, so I'm backing out of this. We are like 4. What? This is absolute insanity. Oh my god. Oh, this is somehow working. Woo! I'm losing the rear a little bit. Okay. That worked out. Somehow. Nope, 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 nope. He got shifted. That was bad. Holy cow. Oh, I've gone in too deep, I think. It's fine. Got a Mattia flying up the inside. Nope, not getting anything out of 6th at the moment. Oh, I got a good run through there. Guess Matteo is the next push. We're going. Okay, I gotta back out of that one because we sort of run out of road there. I'm losing momentum. Come on, Robert. Yes! Okay, we don't really have anywhere to go with this momentum, though. Oh, contact between Mattia and M2. This is fucking wild. Now, this is what I came to this for. I don't know why I've gone 3 wide here. Mattia's backed out of that wisely. Oh, bonked Phil a little bit there. See if I can get a little bit of a slipstream though. I am. Phil's got a massive run. Oh. I'm not really gaining. This is the problem here. If I can get behind Matteo. Well, I don't know what the position count is doing there. It's doing some funky things. It's such a tight pack. Mattia's pulled out of it. Robert opened the door on the inside. I'm going to slip on through. Oh, I licked the curb a little bit. It's not helping me. I don't know if I'm really getting the slipstream here, but I'm going to try it. Nope. Back in out of that. Back down. Teo trying to come around my outside. Very bold. Oh my god. Okay, they're in single file. Is Mateo going to let me into the train? He is. Okay, good. M2's going to burst out of the train. Mateo's going to try and overtake me using the momentum he got from the slipstream. I'm going to let it happen, because then I can slipstream him back. And then that's going to... There we go. That's better. Okay, we're going to have to work together here. We should be able to close back up to the group. Or maybe we don't need to work together so much, but Mateo can find a good enough opening. Maybe I could push him all the way through. I don't know where he's really going. But I'm losing speed, so I'm going to drop back a gear. Not really getting the push that I need. I'm falling away from this pack. This isn't good. Gonna have to stay in 5th. They're all gonna be pushing higher speed than me down here. Not good. However, because they're still gonna be fighting through the corners and get a bit of a better run through here, which should allow me to close back up a bit more into the fray. Indeed it has. I don't know where Phil's kind of going though. I need to work with Phil. Come on. James has collected incidents 12 out of 17. Oh, that's rough. All right, Phil. Here we go. Okay, we're locked. We're locked. Let's go. Oh, he's wobbling a bit. I need to get a more even push on him. Okay, there we go. Where is he going? I'm not sure, but it's kind of buckling us around. I'm going to ease off the throttle a bit. Back on. I think Robert and M2 up ahead have hitched. Oh, he's bumped Mateo. He's bumped me. And he's around. Oh, no. Disaster. Half struck. I think I pushed him a little too hard. He didn't quite know what to do with it. Also, tires are starting to fall off. So that could make this a bit interesting. Was that murder? I don't know. I feel like he kind of drove into the back of Mateo. He had time to react. These cars are quite agile. I feel like he just kind of didn't. And we'll have to look back at that on the replay. But it was too much of a good run. Yeah, look at those two. They're bolting away. This is literally like Talladega 2011 with like the fucking... Oh. Mateo's lagging. That's not good. He is lagging big time. At the very least, manslaughter. Alright, is Mattia going to back up? He needs to back up, ideally. Just a little bit off the throttle, and then we can push down the straight. We need to... Oh, Mateo's popped back into reality. Okay, this is concerning. Which ping is he on? 976. Jesus Christ. That's a lot. Not really getting a slipstream here, though. Which is problematic. Because I need one. Try it. Nope. Not getting anything. At the very least, manslaughter. I could accept manslaughter. M2 has gotten a breakout lead here. Robert must have screwed up somewhere, and he's lost quite a lot of ground. Oh, dirt tracking. Proper dirt tracking through the corner. Mateo's ping is back to normal. I'm going to be close enough to Mateo here. I wonder how many incident points I'm going to have at the end of this. I remember last time these didn't quite count as incidents. Oh. They didn't quite get linked. Need to get linked. There we go. We're linked. Oh, I'm kind of shuffling him out. Oh, no! I think I killed him. I'll help him. That was kind of on me. I feel kind of bad for that. Killing spree. It's been very aggressive with the pushing. Had to come back to bite me eventually. And to catch up. Try that again. Help him get back up in this fight. Unless he doesn't want to be a part of it. Who knows? Yari's close up, which could jeopardize, but we'll see. Let him slipstream back past. And then hitch onto his slipstream. Try and hold as much speed as I can through the corner. This time, I'm going to be very delicate on the pushing. I think that's the issue. I'm being too aggressive. I'm really trying to squeeze the most out of the cars that I'm pushing here, and it's not really... Now you can murder him properly. Okay. It's like, I have to very carefully balance the throttle. This is like proper super speedway shit here. Yeah, you see, Robert and M2 have definitely sussed it out. They are zooming away. Oh. See, I need to avoid giving him any aggressive sort of taps. I need to just kind of give him a gentle push. And once you can get the bumpers linked, you can push so much more effectively. Like, I think me and M2 hit the absolute peak speed of the car, like 65 mile an hour down that straight. But you've really... I think a lot of people, when they try it and they don't really know how to bump draft, they kind of just plow into the back of the car ahead, but it's really not how you do it. It's a very careful procedure of, like, throttle management. You can see I'm just balancing the throttle ever so slightly at that top end. And we're reeling in with it. I need to avoid getting too far to his side also. Back off into the corner. It's not really going to help much here. Probably stay in fifth through this section. Try and close up a little bit in the slipstream, but I'm not really going to be able to push him through here. Those two ahead are fighting, though. They've got a pretty clear lead going on, because they've definitely been working together. They've done their homework. They know what they need to do, and they're just going to keep doing it. Tires are starting to feel pretty bad now on the rear. 2 minutes left, so there's going to be one more lap after this one. I think podium might be in grasp here. I don't think the win is quite going to be in grasp unless those two take each other out. Bonk. Go back into 5th through here. Bleed off the throttle a little bit. Oh, I hit the curb, otherwise that would have been pretty much spot on, actually. But I think we should be able to hunt down Matteo and at least get back on track with fighting him. Poor Odiari's been left in the dust. Okay, I'm not really getting much of a boost here, but I think as we come out into the straight, should start properly kicking in. Yeah, there we go. He changed up. That's why. Very carefully. There we go. We're on. Gotta keep bouncing that throttle. Avoid getting too far. It's quite hard with this lag, I will say. But it's working. Dirt tracking a little bit there, so we're going to come on to the final lap now. Might be the race where I see my incident average go through the roof. I finally got it under 0 or under 1. But I think it might be going up after this one. Been doing so much pushing. Like giving a bit too hard of a hit there. But, carefully manage that. There we go. We're on. Toodle pip, Matteo. We're going. We're going places. Ease off into the corner. Oh, big slide. Gonna be a bit bold and give Matteo a little push through here. Gonna try and gap Matteo. But Matteo's gonna have a big slipstream. He's gonna force his way into this picture. Matteo chopped off a little bit. Become very aggressive with the pushing now. Gotta keep it up to keep Raging Italian at bay. As he storms in, I get a big wiggle. I'm really delicately bouncing that throttle. Matteo's trying to come around the outside. It's not quite gonna work. I'm gonna get a big snap of oversteer on that bump. Jesus Christ. Give Matteo a nice push. Thought I might have killed him there though, so I backed out of it. It's just gonna allow Matteo to really swoop in again. He's gonna try and come around the outside of the both of us. But it's not quite gonna work. I'm not sure where Matteo's going. He's not really quite going where I want him to be. If I can link up now, I can get the push going. We're linked. This car is so damn sensitive. Oh, they're fighting quite aggressively up ahead. Oh, losing the rear end a little bit, dirt tracking. I had to get off the throttle too much there. It's going to cost me. Matteo's shooting up the inside. Gonna be a drag race. Every man's game. Oh, come on. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, man. That was a race. Whew. That's what I'm talking about. Oh. That was a finish, yeah. think Mattia just got third place. Just. Oh, no, he didn't. Mattia just held on to it. Oh. I want to see how many hits you got by bump drafting. That was fucking awesome. The Matteo also killed Philip. Well, he was the one who was in the way of Philip. Phil had that massive run, and there was just a Matteo in the way, so he hit Matteo. So much pushing. Congrats to him too, though. That's his first win in SRS, I'm pretty certain. So, oh, that was tough. You know, maybe had I been savage and, got me on the line, yeah, damn. Well, I don't think I ever quite got past you. I think I dipped out of the slipstream too early, and it didn't quite work out. But wow, that was some racing if I've ever seen it. Ooh. That's 3 points to Mattia. Yeah. Alright, let's bring this all up. Get me... hopefully this is going to work. There we go. Man. At that moment, oh, what? Where we were all like just in a massive huddle. Oh my god, look at those position charts. Oh, they're all over the place. Like 7 wide, yeah, that was crazy. Only 2 incident points. Only 2. Guess you missed the ending. Yeah, it was a 3 wide shootout between me, Mattia, and Matteo at the end for 3rd place. M2 won. Robert 2nd. Matteo 3rd. Me for... I'm not going to open the door, no. No, there are other people home who can do that for me. Then it was Yari, Phil, Max, Alexi, Raul, Hanu, Henning, and Glenn. Kept myself in 5th for all the lap. But yeah, so what I was doing is... So the actual trick to bump draft in these is you gotta be very... I guess I could just show it. Alright, take care, Adam. Best of luck. But yeah, you want to be like extremely delicate on the throttle. I'm guessing those two have... Yeah, they have the fastest race lap because they were pushing each other like mad out the front there. We were too busy fighting. Yeah, Matteo, that keeps you ahead. You've got a pretty comfortable lead, though, going into the finale, so... I think you've pretty much got this on lock. Unless you screw up Cadwell Park very badly. I'm in 6th. It's my best result of the season, so I'll take that. Shame that I'm finally remembering how to drive this thing bloody properly at the end of the season. Well, Sachsenring I could have, but there was the incident. Paul Ricard I spun twice like a moron, so I've known how to drive the car for 3 races. That's the first one where I actually got what I could out of it. But yeah, the trick was to be very careful on the throttle. So I was being... Because a lot of people just drive straight into the back of car ahead of them, and it creates, like, you're constantly, like, banging into them. But if you're very delicate you can like actually like properly link up the bumpers, and that's what you kind of want to achieve. That was how me and M2 stormed right to the front of the pack from like the back on the run down to turn 2 on the start the second lap, because we just hooked bumpers and perfectly sort of pushed. Yeah, you guys got really good starts though. I didn't so much. Yeah, you guys kind of got away a little bit. I had a wild Estonian yeet past me, so I kind of let it happen. Then I was like, okay, now's where we try this shit. You can see my throttle input through here. Just as I'm getting close to the bumper, edging off the throttle ever so slightly, and then pushing it back on so that we're actually like perfectly linked up on the bumpers, or at least as perfectly as could be with the ping. It's never going to be truly perfect. But with the ping, it's basically clean. And because it's such like tiny impact, SRS actually doesn't count it as a incident. You see, I gave him a little bump there, which isn't quite what I wanted. But I kind of then bleed off the throttle just a tiny bit, and we're hooked. He's kind of fishtailing a little bit, so I maybe should have bled off the throttle a little bit then, which is what I did later with Mattia. And yeah, we hooked. 64, 65 mile an hour in this car as we fly through. Oh yeah, Rebecca went across with quite a late block there. Yeah, madness. Yeah, no incidents. Congrats on the window. That was well deserved. I assume Robert sussed out the pushing and gave you a really good push away from the rest of the group. God, I need a drink after that. That race was fucking awesome. Best race of the season by far. Exactly why I picked these cars. Yeah, that's ideally what you wanted to do, yeah. I very nearly was the one to do that with you. I was gonna be here, I think. But you kind of just, I think, yeah. You braked. You braked here. Dingleberry. And it threw me off. I was literally set myself up to get that big push. And then Matteo was kind of in the way. And I guffed up here big time because I was in sick, but I really wasn't getting any slipstream. I think because of the slight incline, it was kind of negating anything I would have gotten from the slipstream. So I actually fell right to the back of the group here. And yeah, holy cow. Oh, man. That's a rather spectacular sight. Just all these Ligiers so tightly bunched. Oh my god. I need to try and get a... I don't really know where it's good. Fleet of Ligiers approaches you. What do you do? I mean, this isn't a fleet. This is a fucking stampede. They are out for blood. How we all survived this, I don't know. Oh, okay, Yari didn't. Okay, I spoke too soon. Yeah, I kind of got pinched here between Robert and Matteo. Rip Yari. Yeah, I kind of got pinched. So I accidentally gave Matteo a nudge, which then bonked Yari out. Rip. But this was some, like, straight-up super speedway shenanigans. I was a little bit worried for this race, I'll be honest. I was worried. I was really quite worried that it wasn't going to be great. But the race came up and, my god. I really should have followed Robert here. I don't really know what I was thinking. I should have followed him out wide and we would have likely have pushed me around. I kind of just hung him out to dry after he gave me a push. And I kind of hung back. I think in the moment, though, I guess that kind of did work out for the better for me. But then I sort of had this little tap of Phil, which unsettled me. Kind of shuffled me to the back of the queue. Yeah, crazy stuff. We almost had a perfect train going here, but kind of got squabbled. But here I thought this was it for me here. Lost touch of the pack, but luckily I was able to carry enough speed through the corner to then catch up, and then Phil kind of bungled it, so I locked up with him. It's kind of a little bit... Oh, here we go. Let's see. So we go right. Oh, Matteo blocks Phil. Okay. That's what happens. Because you see, he's there. He turns right. He cuts him off. Phil has nowhere to go with the momentum he has. And ends up getting sandwiched. Bish bash bosh. And I sort of fell off of this group. And then I caught up with... You see, us fighting is what allowed you two to work together. I had a really good run on Mattia here. But I didn't quite... He kind of shifted left here. And I kind of caught him wrong because he kept moving left. And I was trying to be smooth, and then I ended up just hooking him right into the wall. I felt kind of bad for that, so I kind of waited up for him, and then... Which, to be honest, was basically what killed any hopes of me winning. Because realistically, what I could have done is just said, fuck him, linked up with Matteo, and done, like, 2011 Talladega-style catch-up. But I felt bad, so I linked back up with him. And then worked my butt off to catch back up to Matteo with him. And we passed him on the, we got past him on the final lap. And then, but he never, I tried so hard to give Matteo just extra speed, as many points as I could throughout the lap. But Matteo was able to hang on in the slipstream range. I was hoping that I could just about break free, but it didn't quite work. And then I ended up getting shuffled back. And it came to a three-way slipstream battle. Admittedly, I tucked out the slipstream too early and then pulled away too far. Yeah, I had the window on 1. Didn't seem to affect the speed, and it gave me more stability on the rear, so I thought it was worth it. But yeah, see, I kind of, I fucking went into real-life logic too hard and tried to pull away from the, pull away from these two to, like, stop them from being able to slow me up, but in the end, they just ended up... Matteo actually got the slipstream on Matteo, and Matteo just held on to it. But it kind of left me high and dry, because I was the chump there without the advantage of any kind of slipstream, so... Is what it is. Okay. How many people are registered for the Ferrari? I hope we have a grid. I've been too busy yattering away. We have 3. Oh, not really. Shit. Adam's probably laughing now because I turned him down his offer to go and join him with the 4 Fun guys. Okay, the server is up. Poo. Ugh. 3 cars at the Nürburgring. Ooh. Joy. I don't have a setup for this track. I guess I don't really need one. But I guess I'll just run the one I had at Barcelona. It should be good enough. The big grid, yeah, very big. It's supposed to be... Oh, did Aurelian pull out at the last moment? Sneaky bastard. I guess it's quite literally just me. Then, because I don't know if Glenn's gonna show up. Well... Yeah, as I was saying, Adam is probably laughing at me quite hard now, because he invited me to join the 4 Fun race, and I turned it down. But oh well. Is what it is. We'll just do the 3 laps here, and then fuck off. Glenn has shown up, so I guess we'll see what Glenn does. Maybe we can have a little one-on-one. Setup's feeling pretty nice, though. I'm gonna have to guess that a lot of the people who normally would have joined in for this are in with the 4 Fun guys, doing that stuff. And I could just check the server, I guess. See who's on there. Oh, Glenn's gone off. Oh, he's gone off again. Setup actually feels quite good as it is. Really don't need to do anything. Maybe shorten the gear ratios actually. They seem a little long. Oh, dead. Death, taxes, and binning it at the Nürburgring. Take that a click down. Probably get away with the super softs here, and then 10 liters of fuel. Do an actual quality effort and see what we get. Might as well. Got nothing better to do this time, so. GT3 hot lapping it is. Ooh, GT2 hot lapping. Oh, he's not having a good time, old man Glenn. Seems like he's pretty new to SRS, so maybe not the best introduction, because he was in the Ligier race earlier, I noticed. He's in the Ligiers. I don't know where he finished there. I think he might have been last. It's definitely a quirky car to get your first, or like a very early SRS experience in. That's for sure. But, oh, my throat. I think I destroyed it after that Ligier race. Too wild. Too wild. skirted of a cut there. That's for sure. I'm really hoping we get a grid for the Ginettas. I don't really care about writing off the Ferrari, but I really wanna race Watkins Glen in the Ginettas. Sounds like fun. Good enough in the tank and in the tires to go again, so I guess we go again. On a 94% grip track. Okay. Surprised, this thing feels quite grippy already. That front left is getting a bit toasty though. Oh, how that isn't a cut, I don't know. I'm actually down on this lap. I think that cooked front left is not helping things. There's a 59. Ooh, I've binned it. Oh no, I haven't. Saved. Like a champ. Rather the pressing champ, that is. Oh, crikey. I missed the corner, but bleh. Doesn't matter too much, because race doesn't mean anything. It's just me and Glenn. It's gonna be like South Park episode where the boys face the Detroit Red Wings. I don't think I've seen that episode, so you might need to elaborate a little bit more. To be honest, I don't think I've seen very many episodes of South Park in the grand scheme of things. Ah, fuck that. Oh, that was funny. Enough, supposedly. Do a little bit more. Stan coached the Pee Wee hockey team something. Instead of playing the other Pee Wee team, they played Detroit Red Wings, which didn't hold back. Oh. Maybe. Who knows? He might pull something crazy out of his bag. You never know. I don't quite see how those numbers I'm seeing on the screen make sense. Oh, no. No, yes, sorry. My losses were 221. Okay, no, they do make sense. They do. Okay. Up, it's just the two of us. This time James spun it by himself. Oh no. But at least it was after T1. Just after T1. So T2 then. Or exit of T1. I don't know if it's really worth saying anything. Okay, the exit of Tom. Bloody hell. Trust James, eh? I don't even remember what traction control level I had this thing on. I'm gonna guess 5? The knob's back to the top, so I'm gonna guess it is 5. Oh, that turned in a lot more. Oh yeah, the grip's up. Okay, the car has more grip now. He's doing much better now in the race. He was in qualifying. I guess maybe because the track's gripped up a bit more now. He's a little bit more confidence in the car. He's still on the super softs though. That was a bit of a mistake, I think. He's in the gravel. Rip. Didn't how slow he's going. Super sort over. I saw him locking up a bit though, so if he keeps locking up, he will cook the front still. So remember, this car doesn't have ABS, so Locking up them front tires, still doable. Or heating up those front tires via lockups is very much doable.
You know, this race lap here might actually be faster than my qualifying lap if I give it full beans. I'm actually feeling more grip in the track now than I was during my qualifying run. I guess that goes to show how little grip there was in the track during qualifying. Whoop, bit of a slide out there on the Astro. I think he's retired to the pits. Oh no. He might have done, actually. I don't know. I think that was faster than my qualifying lap. Yep, he's left. Alright, so one more lap and then I'll be out of here too. Don't even know if the 3-lap thing applies, but best stick to the rules if I don't want to run into any trouble. So not that you'd necessarily care, but there's actually I have quite a decent chunk to announce next week on the stream. I have my new championship, which I've already sorted out. So technically I could have announced it earlier, but I didn't. I'm gonna save it for next week. But I've also been informed of some SRS changes, which I'm not really allowed to say anything about till next week. There's pretty big changes. However, you will be disappointed. Not doing Toyota TS040 just yet. However, I did actually race it at the weekend, and it's quite fun. So it's definitely reignited the idea in my head that I want to do it someday. But not for this next series. Going for something a little more tame. Gonna slowly butter people up to the TS040. Steadily get faster and faster and faster. Work them up. And of course, at the moment we're racing the slowest cars possible, so... Did we get stopped? No! As far as I'm aware. Oh, 57 there, that was a pretty shit lap. You know, I want to go for one more lap. I just want to see if I can go any faster. Trying absolute best to do a good lap. Because I have nothing better to be doing. As far as I'm aware, no. He hasn't. But I could be wrong. Also, hey Miha, how's it going? You have, you missed the exciting race and you've joined for, me hot-lapping a Ferrari for another lap. Until I just quit the server. Because I think everyone who was going to join this race tonight has gone and done something else. which I'm pretty certain is the for fun race. At least most of the people, I would assume, are in that. At Sunday, I am a little confused. I don't know, Adam told me there was a race on tonight, so I didn't know anything about it until, like, Adam told me earlier, so I don't know. I don't know the details. But yeah, how are you doing anyways? Racing at the TMM server? Oh, okay. 2 wins. Nice, nice. Alright, now for fun. Okay, yeah, that's what I said. I think pretty much everyone who was going to join this race, besides me, has gone into the bloody for fun server. So, I shouldn't have done that. Bonk. Oh well. Let's get the fuck out of here. Do something a little more fun. Because... yeah. Did I? I did save the Ligier replays. Yeah. Shame. Couldn't get people. But, gonna early register for the Genettas. If it wants to let me. Hello? Okay, there we go. Early registration in for the Genettas. Hopefully we get a grid for that one. Because Watkins Glen looks quite fun. AC Nisma of Hallalunga. 1 win from 3rd on start and then completely reverse grid on lap 3 on lead. So I have luck avoid 1 incident. Ah, nice. Then overtook all the slower cars. Nice, nice. Sounds like an interesting combo. Because that Nismo is a boat. If I'm thinking of the right car. Absolute boat. And, I can't imagine it's necessarily the easiest thing to cart around a pretty fast track. Let's close out of AC for now, because I am going to do something a little silly. But that's okay, because I have nothing better to do. Here we go. Game capture. I pray this works. Hoping it does just work. Hey, there we go. But it doesn't want to bloody... oh no, there we go. Flows nicely. I can imagine so. Vallalunga's quite an underrated track, actually. I quite like it, especially the classical layout, which has that like nice flowing sweeper instead of those two funky hairpins. Quite a fun little track. Anyways, yes. Live for speed chaos, because I have literally nothing better to do. Oh, mistake. Skyline. Ah, the R34. Okay. Makes sense. Makes sense. Ooh, I don't think I quite want to use this. You know what? Maybe, though. Maybe. Just maybe. I'm all down for a little bit of stupid. I did try those slicks, though, and I flipped over, so... maybe not. Let's see, is there anything new and interesting, though, on the mods list I can
have a fuck around with. Penny farthing. You know what? Let's try that out. I'm sure nothing's gonna go wrong driving a bicycle on a steering wheel. Yes. Okay. Put it to 1 lap so I actually start on the grid here. Nice sound, only do not want to turn best to hairpin. Yeah, I can imagine. Let's go. Okay, this is a conventional gearbox. Weirdly. Oh my god, okay. Oh. Hey. This is actually showing, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, Lift for Speed is still existing, and they added mod support. For cars, at least. So you can do... Oh my god, this thing doesn't turn. Oh. Oh, I'm dead. Okay. I kind of figured that was going to happen. This thing really isn't designed to be driven on wheel. I just died. But yeah, they've added mod support, so there's like a lot of vehicle mods now that you can mess around with. It's been out for a couple of months, or for a few months now, so there's quite a lot of stuff. I really like the way they've done the mods as well. It's so first of all, it's completely integrated into the game. I can just go here and you know, let's say this car here. I've never... Well, Skoda 130 RS. Do I have that? Where? I think if I remember correctly. So actually, yeah, I should with downloading mods. I click on the mod. Never used this mod before. Installed. Voila, done. The mods have like a strict like poly count on them and stuff, so they're very optimized models, so they can still run on like potatoes, which is what Live for Speed is good for. But yeah, so this Tatra and wherever the hell it is, I think actually it's on the staff pics. Yeah, the Skoda 130 RS. These are actually the exact models. They're actually the TMM models that used in the AC mods. Because the people who made, or the guy who made these cars, I guess he worked out some agreement with like TMM and Fuso to get permission to port these models over into LFS, which is pretty cool. So they're now here in Live for Speed. Not lad, what's me I into this, and you know, max out the grid. Let's go. It ended disaster, but that's what I'm here for. Oh, yeah, the 3-wheeler. Yeah, that 3-wheeler is like stupid. But yeah, there's some pretty cool stuff been made with it already, and it's definitely breathed a lot of new life into the game for me, at least. It's, despite its age, Live for Speed has pretty much become my go-to like single player sim, because you know it's something a little bit different. Yes, it is Live for Speed. It is indeed. But yeah, it's a little bit different, you know. I'm playing like AC, R Factor 2, Racerum and stuff, and you know, I'm playing them like moderately seriously. So it's good to like have something that I can just kick back in and not give a shit. Let's see how this thing drives here. Get the tire display up. Also, potential small hint as to maybe what my next car is in SRS. Very, very small hint. Oh, okay. What? The AI of crashing. Oh my god. Pandemonium has erupted already. Okay. We've survived. Oh, my mirror is off. Oh no, it's because I have the real life mirrors turned on, but I can't quite see that. Yeah. Need to quickly... There we go. I can actually see now.
Yeah, these AI are they're something. They're very much something. Oh, it's a bit more slippery than the one in AC. Maybe because squish that guy. I think this is on road tires by default, but the AC one is on slicks. Probably could have changed the setup to put this thing on slicks, but A little bit more lively on these road tires. I think I might need to start being a bit more cautious with my gear changes, though. I think I might be cooking the clutch a little bit. Cheeky little drift. This thing needs a lot of wheel rotation, bloody hell. To get it turned in. I'm not sure if that's how it's supposed to be. Don't quite think so, though. But an AC is very nimble. Again, though, it could be the road tires compared to slicks, but who knows. Now that I've gotten into a groove, though, they seem to be able to drive this thing a bit better. Oh, I've driven into a wall. What gear am I even in? Fourth, okay. Oh, I am cooking my clutch a little bit. Okay, this does only have 4 gears, just like the AC one. I'm running out of speed here. I think I slowed down a bit of too much for that corner. Oh, it's really weird. Oh no, my clutch is not happy. This car does not have a friendly clutch. Oh, I've overcooked it massive. Oh. The AI are very incident aware, that's for sure. He is quite... This thing is pretty killed. Chaos. You love to see it. But yeah, as I was saying, it's pretty much become my go-to like single-player racing sim these days. It's nice to run something a little bit different to the norm. And with how goofy some of these mods are, like this bad boy, you know, it's perfect for like just a little bit of fun. And also how just piss easy it is to install mods. It's so fucking easy to just get a mod and start playing with the mod. So it's like, you know, I don't have to do any faffing around with files and stuff, and they're not going to start clogging up my hard drive big time like AC would. I need to clean out my AC, actually, because it's like almost 200 gigs or something like that, and I don't even use like half the content I have, so it definitely needs a clean up. I just haven't. I haven't gotten around to it. But yeah, there's quite an impressive array of stuff that's already been made, all kinds of things. But put on the favorites tab, just see what I have installed. Yeah, peak stupidity. Dragster on a road course. What could possibly go wrong? 32 dragsters on a road course, should I say? What could possibly go wrong? I'm sure nothing, absolutely nothing bad will happen. Very interesting news. Because one thing I don't like about the monster, you have to wait for it to generate the. Let's put a little bit of Ridge Racer music back on. A bit of background set dressing. There we go. It's better. Felt a bit quiet. Oh, I did something. Oh, I just clicked out of the game. 66%. I'm just gonna full it to the brim. 100%. Sod it. Oh, what am I doing? I do love how, like, you get on the power and the car just starts wobbling itself to pieces. Because it's like, you drive a car of just an absolutely ridiculous amount of horsepower. Oh, I know why I moved it to the left now, because that... Just noticed that airbox getting away. Absolute chaos is unfolding. Oh, this car's flipping off into the gravel. Okay, can I got it stopped. Oh, he's flipping it. Oh no! Okay, I don't know why I offset. Oh, I've been punted by the car behind me. Oh. Okay, we're still good. Still drive. AI is struggling with the sheer amount of power. Oh god. Am I even gonna get it stopped in time? No. Oh. I think it's gotta be. Oh, it's not looking healthy. Oh shit! Come on, back on the wheels. Oh. Almost. Ah. Oh, come on. Just a little bit more. No. Ah. God damn it. Oh. Okay, let's restart that. It's safe to say that went spectacularly well. What is the time? 20 minutes until the next race. Okay, that's fine. How many people we got signed up? 2 people. Myself and M2. So I mean, as long as nice tuning. Uh-oh. They're all dying. Yeah, the AI are all running the exact same setup as me as well, because I have that setting enabled. Which actually does make the car unironically better for road courses, but the AI don't really know what to make of it. Oh. Yeah. You telling me, Adam, you're not loving this GT2 at Nürburgring action right now? Like the car from Mr. Bean. Yeah, the Robin Reliant, yeah. How dare you say, Adam, that this isn't the Ferrari 458 GT2 at Nürburgring GP GT? Yeah, no, it was literally, there was 3 people registered. Only 2 people made it to the server. And only I finished 3 laps. The other guy did make it through qualifying, but he really wasn't getting anywhere in the... That bloody chicane. Bloody chicane. Ah, nice, nice, nice. Hit a three-way battle. Oh, so it's finished already. Then? Oh, God. Oh, I've hit that guy. Oh, no. Oh, back. Yes, yes. I was saved. Oh my God, they all... Yeah, this thing really doesn't like chicanes, and this track is two quite mean chicanes. Oh, fuck. Oh. I'm out. I'm outside of the track. Oh, okay, we're back on. Server's glitching a bit for me. Nobody knows why though. Still, race was good. Okay, that's bizarre. I mean, as we've seen in the SCBAC, oh my God. SCBA, yeah, don't make any sudden moves indeed. Yeah, this thing will kill me if I make any sudden moves. Oh. AI sussing it out. He's sussing it out. There's a guy going backwards, though. Okay, come on. Get the power out onto the straight. Yeah, I think we've seen with the SCB races is that, like, really goofy shit that I've literally never seen before can happen on AC sometimes. No, he's coming... Oh! Well, looks like the wheelie bar took most of that. Oh, okay. Oh, he's over. He overcooked it. Yeah, I thought what better way to kill, break the air, or break the dead air by doing a little bit of lift for speed. It's a good bit of fun. Also, maybe remind a couple of people that it still exists. Also, I haven't played it in a while, so it's basically just an excuse for me to spend like 20 minutes playing Live for Speed for the shits and giggles. Oh, I got in deep, locked up. Got it. Yeah, most of the AI have just died. However, I'm about to finish a lap. There's still a way to go, though. Good I know this track. I have a video on LFS coming out this month, actually. Oh. I bet the reason I tried it is because you won't shut up about it. Whee! Oh! I flew through the barrier. You know, I'll show you one of my favorite features of Live for Speed, though, because I think you probably would have only tried the demo version. So I'm gonna show you some real shit, okay? Alright. See, if this start wasn't spicy enough, so I'm just gonna put a giant ramp there. So now if I look at the start, they'll the first thing they see. Oh, look at them go! They're going! I'm gonna go full send. Oh god. I've left the track. It doesn't want to put me back on. Quite a lot of them landed the jump. I think it doesn't want to put me back on because there's still too many cars there. Oh! Pancaked. Oh! Okay. Oh, he's sliding over the door there. Well, I have the time though. I guess I could show off. Where do I have them? Do I not have them anymore? Oh, I do. Haha. You see, this doesn't officially have track modding. Yet. I don't know if that's something they plan to do down the line. However... Also, Cursed Livery. Where is it? Yeah, Cursed Livery. Okay, don't want to race. I have 99% fuel in this bad boy. That's way too much. However, yeah, modding isn't officially in... Or track modding isn't officially in the game. However, with the layout square map... Yeah, it's kind of like Halo's Forge. I found somebody has literally recreated Long Beach in its entirety. Oh, there's a bump there because of that road. Oh, I'm locking up a little bit. God, I'm on cold tires. Of course, it lacks the elevation changes and stuff because it's just built on a flat grid. But yeah, I think this was used in like some league, but they put the pack up for like anyone to download. There's also I also have the Gold Coast, which is from that pack also. Am I gonna make it? Yes, haha. Give it a bit more beans this lap. Ring out this IndyCar a little bit more. Quite like this IndyCar mod as well. You have to rag it around quite a bit. Just how I think IndyCar should be. Long Beach but looks like Toronto. Oh, locked up a little bit into there. Or hit that big curb as well. I think with like a full tank of fuel as well, it's not really helping me out here. Oh, I forgot there's a corner here. Ah. Pancake the wall a little bit there. Oh, it's a little disorientating with the way it looks. But I guess if you actually did some practice, you would eventually learn it. There's actually... No, there is no pit speed limit. Guess I could... What's my pit limit button? Oh, there's no pit. Okay. But these are little boxes here as well. They actually work too, because you can put down custom pit boxes, which is pretty cool. You can also do it on like the normal tracks. So like, what's this? I think this is a track that's just built in the sky. I could be wrong. So going back updates to SRS, I don't know what they'll be, but tonight shows that it needs changing. Oh, this is locked to 4 laps. Okay. It's a track that's floating in the sky. Let's go into here. Well, that is big. The actual track's down there. And you got this hovery boy.
Some people have way too much free time on their hands, it's safe to say. Kind of like, yeah, it is basically GTA tracks. What was I looking for? Oh yeah, you know what? Let's grab the I select the right layout. I didn't. Okay. Before we jump onto the Genetta race. One of my dumb creations. IndyCar Rota is definitely the best pick for this. Oh, I'm losing the rear. Into a tree. Lightly, though, so I don't think it ganked my suspension. I don't know. I got away with that. Okay, come on. If I can get some traction. Okay. Some of us is too tight. Anyways, here's my rally layout. Exactly. Oh god. Okay. It's a little too much. A little too much. Okay. Grab something that will actually work, because I don't have much time. There's a pretty good little WRC car. Where is that? Here we go. XFG WRC. Just do it with this. This will work. Got co-driver Bob in the corner. Leave the suspension damage up because it's more useful information to know. Three registered. Okay. And I'm guessing that's me, M2, and somebody else. Oh, I hit a tree. I got away with no suspension damage, though. Me, M2, okay. That could be fun. I think the three of us could be in a pretty level footing. Could make it 4, but you guys are all above my league. I mean, down to you. You could join in if you want. But I'm not going to put any pressure on you two if you don't want to. I go and drag M2 into a voice chat to make the battle a bit more entertaining, though.
Understeer. Don't even know what tires this has. They might be completely the wrong ones. If it's at 4, I could make it official by sending as a 5th. Again, don't have to if you don't want to. It's all down to you. How long's left anyways? I don't think long, right? Two minutes, okay. So then, no, people can't. Stop, I don't know what you mean. Oh, okay, yeah, actually. Oh, we just finished. Woo! There you go. I damaged the suspension quite a lot from that. How much damage did I get from the tree? Wow, not a scratch. I got lucky with that tree hit. Okay, let's get out of here. Back into AC. Speedy game change. Okay. Okay. Online. SimRacing System. Gonna jump in. Voila! I'm in the SRS voice chat. If you want to join in M2. I need to change a couple of settings. But other than that should be good. Change that to that, and then that to that. There we go. Sorted. What's the point of quali? You can only be third at worst. I mean, practice. Okay. Shank the Ridge Racer music out of here. Don't want to try the Calibogie? Yeah, try it. See what we get. Also, starting position could make a difference. I have a feeling Martin already did his practice, so it's going to be... Well, we'll see. Am I? Oh, wait, no. Okay, I know exactly why. It's because the game capture is still on live for speed. Hang on. I'm driving like a drunk man in the middle of the track. And... voila! You know, I still... On the game capture, I still had it set to live for speed, so... Yeah. Can I full flat this corner? Don't tell me I can. You can. Alrighty. Don't know why people are so against this combo. Pretty much all about slipstream. If you fall back, you are gone. What you've described to me is my kind of race. I'm all down for that. I can hold some ridiculous speed for these corners, though. No way to gain on anyone if you make a mistake. Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully I'm not the one making mistakes. But we will find out. Hopefully none of us really make any major mistakes, then we're all able to stay quite close. That should make it really fun. Shit. Whee. I'll just put that there. Fuck it. Probably get a wild M2 in here. We'll start yattering on about shit. Make it a bit more interesting. Don't need that much fuel. So let's get out and do quali. Quali.
I'm here.
Hello. Yeah, I thought seeing as it's just the three of us, might as well. Hopefully it should be quite close. Hopefully.
Just close the stream there so that you don't echo.
Big shame though that 2 out of the 3 races tonight are no shows.
Yeah.
That Ligier race though, fucking hell.
Fucking hell.
Did Robert suss out? Blah, I can't English. Did Robert suss out the perfect push like I was doing throughout the race?
I don't know.
Well, he was the one pushing you.
Yeah. I didn't know there was a perfect push.
Well, like, I don't know if you remember on lap 2, I was like pushing you smoothly. But like some people I know, they just keep driving into the back of them and like bouncing off of the car. Back with food. I see. Making me kind of hungry now.
Don't quite remember how it all happened. It's a bit of a blur right now.
You're still stuck with the adrenaline from the first win.
No, it's just that I really don't remember what happens in the races. Always kind of in the moment of things, you know?
I see. Fair enough. So I have no idea if it's faster, but that long right-hander at the back of the track, you can go faster. Oh, but you can go flat out. Sorry, that's what I meant to say.
You can go faster. Wow.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's faster, but you can go faster. Perfect English from me right here. Also, Adam says congrats for your win earlier.
Not sure if you saw it from your position, but I was like sliding through the last corner there.
Oh, I think everyone was. I think dirt track's pretty bad when you've got like no tire grip left.
Also, I dinked the wall. now.
So you can. He says you can beat me. No excuses from now on. Exactly, Adam.
Okay, I suppose.
Okay, can confirm. Going flat out through the long right-hander is not faster. Cheeky little left is what you want.
That thing from the wall, I think, is slowing around a bit too much.
Come to think of it, does SRS even advertise these races outside of the first announcements?
So I'm not sure how you go.
Outside of their
When you
streams,
say
no.
long right-hander, you do mean the one that's right after the chicane.
Yeah.
I don't quite see how you go flat out from that.
You can, but it's not faster. But yeah, outside of the YouTube live streams, I'm pretty certain
not
they
asking
don't.
if it's faster or not. I'm just thinking how it's even
You
possible.
just hold your foot in the throttle and you turn.
The car doesn't turn. Oh wait, it does.
Yeah, it really does.
Oh, but the tires get a little bit hot.
Bonk the wall there. This might still be faster. No, it's not. I lied. It was not faster. What?
Too late there.
Pretty close between the two of us. But, you might have been a little bit wrong about Martin doing his homework. Yeah, that makes sense why Hosted get more in. Yeah. The host did get more in because, you know, people actually, the hosts are talking about them. You know, there's more involvement and engagement surrounding those races. I think I've just found an interesting thing out, and I think you might be able to get away with not even braking for the chicane. It's bold, but it might be possible.
Possibility, but
I'm gonna try it. Finishing on a host to bring people in, I don't know how to think about it. Kinda, yeah. And I mean, I don't really have the pull that James has. Or that James had when he did SRS races, so... I don't really have that influence to gravitate, like, people into races to pretty much guarantee a full race. Tried it and not worth. Carry too much speed on entry. Well, you can clear the first bit fine, but you, like, absolutely die in the second. Oh, I've cacked that.
Shouldn't
Bonk.
make much of a difference anyway. Starting pretty close together anyway.
Because yes, the entire thing is free, but still feels a bit, even if unintentional, scummy. What do you mean by that exactly? I'm not quite sure I follow you on the whole, on that path of thinking. Just gonna
The
go.
curve wrong.
Rip. No. Yeah, it should be enough. Good enough. Yeah, yeah, I'm not fully sure I understand what you mean.
Up.
Love this horn. I remember when I joined SRS, James had mentioned other series and kind of hype up. Yeah, exactly. And I don't really hype up Donnie's. Well, I do mention Donnie's series when I in these streams, but good luck, hope for podium. Yeah, I hope so too. If I didn't, I'd be quite concerned. But yeah, I do mention Donnie's races, and I don't like hype it up or like, don't like do my own perspective of it, because Donnie has his, and you know that gets enough traction as it is. I got a pretty bad start there. But yeah, obviously James has a bigger audience also than I have, so he was able to get more people in. But yeah, he's bold. Martin's coming up as well.
Risky. Could have very well died on that curb.
But ideally you wouldn't need to hype any of this stuff up. Sharing them around is a nice gesture. The host shouldn't be the only way for S. Yeah, true. True. However, the recent happenings is suggesting that Enrique definitely is listening in, and that
Quite as quick.
he is trying to improve the platform. So I mean, I don't know. This could be the gateway for some new things. It already is, but I can't say too much of them at the minute, but things could be on the up. Well, I'm gonna try it.
No, it was... So be... Oh, no, I was thinking you were gonna bump into me. getting really, really close.
But because an easy back, because in the case of Rick, he didn't really share, so obviously he hosts his own stuff right after the SRS races. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely... I don't really know why he decided to come back, because it didn't really seem like he was overly interested. Either that, or he was, and then it turned out that the, like... the skill level, or like the skill ceiling of SRS was like too much for him, and he was like, I'm not really interested. I don't know. But yeah, he dipped out pretty quickly. Did get exposure from us that worked out for him, not really for SRS. Yeah.
The car feels wider than it is. And then I remember sitting on the right side.
I think that actually works for most of the corners here, though, because they're mostly right-handers. Oh, I overcooked it.
Should have gone more to the inside there.
Oh, did you lose the rear a bit there?
No, I went on a curb.
Oh.
Martin's that far away.
No, and he's speeding up.
I think my rear left might be a bit cooked though.
So then he didn't do anything wrong, really. I did half of the races and saw the rest of Michael's replay series was good and competitive. Well, that was quite slick. Be a little too hard into there, but it's okay. Set up a series, use the opportunity to practice stuff, and it worked out. Yeah, it did. He's definitely the winner out of all of that, I guess.
Just give me full flat for the turn.
I did a little lift.
Or is that just a faster line?
Through which turn?
For the big right-hander, of course.
I don't know. I guess it was just faster line than what you're doing. I'm not sure.
Let's see why you would do it otherwise.
I mean, that line wasn't ideal for me that last lap. I carried way too much speed in. I had to bleed off the speed in the middle of the corner. Like a tiny bit, and then rode it out. But yeah, the key thing is just holding as much speed as you can through that corner. You saw nothing. My left tire's a toast.
Mine's a bit hot, but it's fine. It's cooling down.
So am I, but it's still a little cooked. Jervin, I think I need to play this more in order to not do crazy stuff. Yeah, you'll get there eventually. Slayer, it does take a very long time. I'm like, what, 3,300 hours in?
To turn a bit too fast, trying
And,
to catch up.
I've still got a lot to learn. So, you know.
Finally.
You fucking nailed that hairpin, Jesus. I mean by crazy stuff, but the name feels self-explaining.
I was more worried about the chicane. It's always the part I'm not really that consistent at. Oh. Okay.
Oh. Licked the curb, and the car just had a violent snap.
Yeah, when I saw that, I was like, huh?
Thank fuck for tarmac runoff.
I was like, what the hell happened?
I nearly met my maker. That's what nearly happened. Jesus. I was not expecting that. Holy cow. Okay.
You are running a looser setup, aren't you?
Not really. I think it's just like got on the curb, and this car is not a fan of the curbs. Running the exact same setup I did last week, and I don't remember what I did to it last week, so... But it's basically a modified version of the Kimura setup, but probably very lightly modified.
I used the Kimura setup and made it less stiff. Not. I basically wanted something that wasn't too slippery, because otherwise the outer tire, the left side tires would burn up pretty well. I didn't really want that.
New faster slap. So I'm gonna slowly reel him in. Old nickname, changing this nick to new one, but on YouTube change. Yeah, that is true. I mean, my like username isn't really ideal. It's one word and 4 random ass letters, but I feel like I'm too. I mean, I guess for like sim racing, I'm known for like my actual name, but like, I feel like I've put my tendrils in too many places on the internet to really sort of change it now. Not that I mind it either. I never get your numbers right.
It might be slower. I should also keep my eyes on the road.
You really should.
Jeez.
Track is gripping up. We've only just hit 100%, I think.
But I don't want to take any unnecessary risks, really.
Didn't quite get turn 1 how I wanted, so I lost a little bit of ground.
Yeah, it really seems so. It is a bit wild to not royally fuck up turn 1, otherwise you like don't have enough speed to carry yourself.
Guessing you got that a little bit wrong.
Yeah,
I also fucking sent it.
gonna do it. He's...
Caught you out there.
I was expecting to clear that, but you were still in the way, so I couldn't. If you really screw up turn 1, you probably won't have just enough.
Would be useful if I remembered that the hairpin was coming up. Oh, save it! Oh no!
Not that much damage.
I'll wait up because there really isn't anything to fight for here. Should we let? Yeah, we'll let it, might as well let up and let Martin catch up as well. Have like a fun 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we should start going.
He's coming. He's coming. Oh god. Oh god.
Good battle, but somehow feels like an open lobby pub. Well, I think it's because there's only 3 of us, and it's not an official race that means anything, so. Kind of just for a bit of a laugh, really.
Body damage doesn't seem to slow me too much down.
It's a shame this thing get more people. It's a fun combo.
Yeah. Yes.
And it's definitely, like the Ligiers earlier, it benefits from having a decent group. So you can actually have, like, close racing.
Oh, I see why he's slow. He takes the chicane really.
Does he not just absolutely hammer the curbs?
No, he really stays clear of the curbs.
To be honest, I don't blame him, but at the same time, to be fast at Watkins Glen, you gotta have some cojones to really rip those curbs.
Grass there.
Yeah. Blinding you so you don't catch me up.
Well, that didn't really do a good job of blinding me.
No, I didn't. I didn't do it intentionally though, so. Kinda guffed turn 1 though.
Kinda did.
That's the thing, if you flag up turn 1 in this car, you kinda bleed.
Bleed speed on the uphill.
You kind of bleed time as you go through. You can sort of recoup a little bit through the S's, but not much.
Nope.
Fuck.
I caught into a slide as well.
Absolutely pancaked it. Honestly, I agree. Even if it's partially repeat what you do, these races should have more people.
Off, okay.
Yeah, definitely.
And he's gonna wash out wide. Okay.
And I don't think this is.
And he. I think he just doesn't have experience with this track.
Maybe not. As SRS asked me when I race over groups so they could sign up because nobody joins for these. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I have someone he's appeared on the stream a couple of times before, but someone I know who's in the SEA zone. You know, he wants to wants to get involved in more racing, and he has SRS and everything, but like at his time zone, there's never really any races running. And you know, it's not necessarily a good look when we are sort of struggling even at the peak times to get races going as well. But what can you do? Hopefully these the new things that I will reveal next week, as well as my new series. I'm hoping my new series gets a lot of interest. I think it's quite cool what I've got lined up, so yeah. Hopefully those, I mean, they're not going to make a world of a difference to participation numbers, but they're changes I think the community have been asking for a little while now, so should allow for more variety and excitement in what we do. It says you end up promoting other groups of platforms because the one I wish would do better just doesn't. So look at you two selfish eye. Running away from me.
I thought you would catch up.
I was like 10 seconds back. I was facing the wrong way.
Oh. Well, that is a problem. That'll be just... If I can extend this from one more lap.
Easily. You don't really have to. It's a bit too late now.
Oh, well.
But...
You could have told me that earlier.
Well, you've given Martin the lead now.
It's still possible.
That beats Craig twice in a row. No, not gonna tell him because he might throw the race intentionally. You see, you're describing the race type I like. Well, I mean, exactly. This is the race type I like. I've had fun in this race. I just wish that there were more people here, so that it would have been an actual race rather than just three dudes kind of vibing around the track, you know? Damn.
I'm not sure if you saw that or not.
I saw a load of dust. I'm assuming you bungled it royally. Like a melon.
Smack the other wall.
Disappointed in you.
I hit the... hit the curb on the outside of the S's.
Well, Martin was the only one who didn't bin it, so...
Yeah.
He's fixing the race by watching your stream, probably. No, he said he closed that.
Well. Strange race.
I don't think any of those messages went through, but oh well. It's a shame. I like this combo. It's good fun. But it's... when there's no people, when people aren't signing up, what can you do? What can you do? I guess at least we had a bit of a race there.
Yeah.
It didn't matter for anything or whatnot, but...
We had something going.
Yeah, it was something. At least we had the Ligier race. I think that's the problem. We were cursed to damnation because the Ligier race was just that fucking good. Yeah, big shame that we didn't really get anything, but oh well, is what it is.
Is what it is.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I'm still on the button. Yeah, exactly. It's no doubt about it in my head. It was a fun combo. You know, and I knew it was going to put on a fun race, but the issue is that you also need people to race. Look at the Ferrari. No, I got an I spun it. I ripped the wheel and hit the wall. What does my lap time put me though? Let's see. Seventh. That's not too bad. I only did 4 laps, so. And the track wasn't even fully gripped, so I'll take it. I will take it. But that's pretty much sunk me in the standings because that's going to be a dash. And same with the Ginetta. It's going to be a dash. 1 ink again. Oops. Does that push my incident average back up above 1? I hope not. Okay. Whew. Whew. Still 0.9. Got away with it. It's all good. I don't think Martin quite knew what was going on. We bamboozled him a bit. Okay, let's refresh. Let's see what we have next week. Just plop these things out of the way. Not really in the way, but whatever. So next week, no clue who that is, but they're signed up in advance. We have the Modena track layout. That's I would have much preferred the fast layout, but I guess we got to switch up from the fast layout every now and then. So yeah, I mean that'll be something. It's gonna be very hard, I think, in that Sierra, but we'll see. My series, we're going Cadwell Park. I mean, it's Cadwell Park in these cars. Golden combination. Hopefully we get a full grid again, but not holding my hopes out. Spa, so participation, we should get a grid for the 458 next week. If I don't, I'll be surprised. It's fucking Spa. And then the Ginetta Modena Fast, which should be fun, but again, I don't know how many people we'll get, so it is what it is. We'll see what happens. But yeah. One, I wish you'd have joined the 4 Fun race because it was fun and had more people. But also means I would have pulled away what. I mean, I don't think there's any reason to be conflicted necessarily. Because, I mean, it's not really a great look for SRS, is it, when, like, I'm just poodling around on my own around an empty Nürburgring. Because only 2 people registered for the race. Oh, well, 3, but 1 didn't even show up. You know, not a great look for the platform. And then also not a good look having only 3 cars poodling around at, the thingy. Watkins Glen. But at least it was a fun little race. Not our job to promote SRS. You're not wrong. But on the flip side, I think also kind of yes. That's the whole point of bringing us on, kind of thing. It's not explicitly mentioned, but I'm pretty certain the whole reason for us to be hosts is so that we can be like a beacon for the community sort of thing in SRS. And I don't know. Just plop out the voice chat for now. Because don't really need to be in there. Highly implied, but should be the... Yeah, exactly. I mean, he does make that post on Twitter, but that's like it. I don't think there's any... Outside of that one Twitter post, which is just the poster, and saying that there's new combos and tagging a couple of the hosts, and the live streams, there isn't really any coverage outside of our stuff, as far as I'm aware. I haven't checked Facebook, no, but I do. When I get tagged in the Twitter thing, I always retweet it. And that's like literally the only thing I use my Twitter account for these days. This is retweeting the SRS post to be like, hey, look. Stuff. But, yeah, I think those comments are pretty predictable, but yeah, what can you really say? What can you really say? But I don't know. I think the fact that while they have maybe come a little late, I think the fact that changes are happening and are starting to happen more and more, I think suggests that. I think it suggests a positive movement. You know, we can I think he is definitely aware of the dwindling population, and you know he wants to try and make or like change that. You know, not in like any crazy ways. We're not rocking the boat and starting a revolution, but step by step, I think things are falling into place. I think I am definitely seeing a want from him to sort of make the platform better and more enjoyable for people. You should at least make a minute-long slideshow for each season, highlight them in a video, tag the host of the video. Could be just the same thing, but it needs to be something. Maybe. I don't know. Could work. But I have no idea. Of course James finished, alright? I was gonna wrap up the stream and just throw everyone James's way, but as I'd predicted, he's already finished. Crap. I should update this background image as well. It's been the same old shit for like ages now. But the bottom left is... Or the bottom... Actually, 3 of the 4 images here are AI images. Top right, I don't even do iRacing anymore. Bottom right's cool, so I think that can stay. Bottom left is just random AI race. And the top left is the only one from an actual online race I did, but that was like years ago now, before I even did SRS. But lazy. I think I did change the actual channel banner. Yeah, I did. To have an more recent IndyCar race I did on AC, and then some race from Image. If you look at the YouTube channel, it's just live streams. The titles are generic and aren't even custom thumbnails. Players are based on the cars too, not about hosts. Yeah, I don't know. Because, like, I think the thing is as well, is the platform has plenty of people on it. And while, yes, it's good to keep bringing in new people, you've also got to, you know, you got to find a way to keep the people who are already on your platform interested in keeping on racing on your platform. You know? So, yeah, I don't know. I think recent events, I think, are telling me that things are gonna go in a more upwards direction, hopefully. And hopefully some of the things that are happening are gonna open the gateway to pushing for more things to happen. But I don't know. Only time will tell. And you know, it's just gotta see what happens. Just gotta see what happens. At the end of the day, gotta remember it is just one guy doing this, and it's a lot of work for one person to do. So I don't know if these changes would have happened if I didn't bitch about stuff on the Discord. I don't know. I don't know. But I think he is definitely aware of the complaints that are going around in the community and stuff, and sort of things that the community want. Obviously, I don't really know much about what goes on like the US host side things, so some of these things might even be things that like some of the US hosts have told him about in private, or like Aussie Stig and stuff like that. Because, you know, the only real host I speak to is Michael and Donnie. And, you know, every now and then I've spoken with Pasha, but like it's very infrequent. So yes, Donnie has been gone for a month. Yeah, he has been. He's still alive though. I see him playing shit on Steam. But you know, guess he needed that break. If he hasn't come back over a month later. And who knows, he may have even come to the realization that sim racing is no longer for him, you know? That he should... You know, maybe his time's up. I don't know. I hope not. Because, you know, even disregarding, like, any SRS stuff and whatnot, you know, he's a pretty cool guy and he was pretty quick. So, would be a shame, but, you know, if your heart's no longer in it, your heart's no longer in it. No point beating a dead horse. Because you're not going to get anywhere. And you're only going to drive yourself insane. So... That's why I don't bother too much with a lot of, like, extra hassle. And it takes convincing to pry me into doing things. Or, like, extra things that require, like, actual involvement and effort, because... You know. There is only so much one person can do. And there's only really... And, well... You could handle more. Handling more doesn't necessarily mean that you... Yeah, it can have a negative effect on everything, you know. Like, yeah, I see all the stuff Mooney GT does on their server, all the stuff the For Fun guys do, all the stuff that, like, DDF does occasionally and stuff like that. And, you know, I'm... Sticky's Rally Club as well, and WRC Generations. Yeah, there's loads of stuff. I just haven't gotten around to doing it. You know? There's a... And as you said yourself, there are so many, like, communities and stuff out there that you just don't have time to keep up with them all. And that's where you've got to be a little... Yeah, exactly. Delay my content and haven't got around... Exactly, you know, and that's the thing. You've got to draw a line in the sand. And say, this is what I'm going to do, and I'm not going to do any more than this. Because in, like, the earlier days of SRS as well, I could have done so many races. I could have done, like, a race every day of the week. But, you know, I decided that I was going to stick to those 4 races that I've been doing for the past, like, 11 seasons or so. It says 12, but I only did 1 season, or 1 championship on my first full SRS season. But in the past, like, 11 seasons since then, I've done, like, I think I did 3. Then when they dropped the 1 hour series, I then moved up to 4. And, you know, those 4... I think is enough for me for a week for SRS stuff. And actually that was pretty satisfactory for my circuit sim racing stuff in general. But, you know, it's been pretty fun hanging around with the SCB guys, and it's pretty awesome to do, like, community race stuff, so that's why I bungle in with them a lot. That's also why I don't really, like, record or stream it much, because it adds a lot of extra bother on top of... Yeah, you know, I just wanna jump in and enjoy some fun racing. But yeah. And it's not like I do these streams because, like, I'm being held at gunpoint by Enrique or something, if that's maybe what it comes across as. But yeah, I do have fun doing these streams. I just don't want to do them every day of the week. I think I would quite literally drive myself insane. And I think doing them once a week, you know, it stops people getting bored of me, stops me getting completely disillusioned with streaming and stuff, and, you know, it keeps it fun and fresh. It's a little bit different. Adds a little extra spice to my week. But if it was like a thing I did every day, it'd just be the norm. So, I don't know. That's how I see it, at least. So damn, this The Ridge Racer 4 soundtrack is extra bopping today. Been on a little bit of a Ridge Racer kick lately again. At this point, I feel if you wouldn't stream your own series, it would have died out halfway in the future. Maybe, maybe. I don't know. Hard to say. It's not gonna happen, but yeah, I mean, like, I guess on that point, one thing I will admit is that whilst Michael is still there and the Slow Bros are still there, I do feel like without Donnie in those races, they do feel a little more hollow than they did. Like, they don't quite... They're still fun races, but they don't quite feel the same. Which is a weird thing to say, because, like, you know, as much as me and Donnie seem to get along and stuff, I wouldn't really call him, like, a close friend or anything, because, you know, we don't really know each other that well. But, like, it just feels like there's, like, a piece missing, you know? It just feels a little different. Doesn't quite feel as, like, original anymore. I don't know. Donnie was easier, the faster part of the host in the Monday series. Michael's still pretty good. He has his moments of brilliance. You let him loose in the right combo and whew, he's gone. But I think with getting a bit more creative with the combos, they're maybe not necessarily things that fall into his wheelhouse as much. And I don't think he practices all that much either. I could be wrong, though. Easy to promote stuff when you do well on it? Yeah, that is... That is definitely true. Well, it's somewhat true. James's series got a lot of attention when James, you know... Well, he's not terrible in any means. He's not the quickest guy around. And he is prone to pretty comedic bins, you know. But I think, you know, James being James, and that sort of, like, personality and atmosphere he brought into the stream did help sort of carry his series along. I do think, even if he wasn't the most successful driver in his own championships. Yeah, exactly, he put the effort in. But I think, you know, him also being him helped. Because, like, say, like, if, like, Mattia streamed, for example, he doesn't say he hardly says a word, you know, and like even though he's like crushing everyone all the time, I don't think it would necessarily make an interesting stream as per se, and so I don't think it would really gauge as much traction. So while being fast, I think, does help. Like, being successful at what you're trying to promote is helpful. I think you've also got to be a personality that people want to hang around with, you know? It's a double... It's a two-dimensional thing, really. Well, it's probably more than just two, but, you know, I don't... Being fast, or just being like highly skilled isn't fully gonna get you everything. But if you're fast and like you're really charismatic and people like you and stuff, golden, you know. But if you're fast and boring, or if... I think fast and boring is definitely the worst. At least in my eyes. I'd rather someone who's slow and funny than fast and boring. But then again, people take things way too seriously these days, so they probably would rather look at a faster guy to copy what happens. Yeah, noisy when it comes to highlighting community of SRS, nothing stops SRS to do that. It's a camera car for almost all the races. It's a replay for the most likely too. Depends if those replays get saved or not. Because they might not. They might very well not be saved. Could be edited down, make a serious highlight or something like that. Again, yes, on paper that sounds good. But then again, you've also got to think about all the extra work that goes into doing that. Yeah, it's quite a lot of extra overhead work. You kind of just tack in onto something that already is quite complex. Or just make a player stars like Venuti does them every season. Yeah, I think one avenue that could definitely be explored is sort of leaning on... Bloody hell, this chair doesn't want to move forward. Is leaning on the community a bit more. Because while you were like saying about like obviously not relying on the community for promotion and stuff, you know, community, if you've got a solid community, it's a content gold mine. And if, you know, you tap into that a bit more, you know, you can get some stuff out of it. Which, you know, can help promote your series and stuff, you know. I mean, that's in effect what iRacing started doing. Because iRacing, the community highlight stuff got really popular, and that was giving iRacing a load of free publicity. So in the end, they ended up just making their own. And, you know, harvesting in community clips and stuff to put together these things. And obviously, you know, iRacing's big company that has a lot of budget and resources to play around with, which SRS doesn't, but you know. Sharing around some cool community content, I guess, definitely wouldn't hurt. But, I don't know. It is hard to market. They did the high effort streams but never got anything in return. Yeah. But then again, you could throw the same argument at them. They didn't really market those streams, I don't think. I don't really see their link. I don't really remember their links going up in many places. So it does, you know, heck, Enrique may not have even known they streamed. You never know. You know, again, he's only one guy. He can only watch so much stuff and consume so much content in the time that he's awake. Yeah, exactly. And they also didn't really share those streams out much. I don't really recall them posting those streams around in many places. I mean, if I say... I can't... Oh, I need to disable streamer mode. I mean, heck, they don't even... I don't even think they're in the SRS server. Let's see. Martin. He's not. Evgeny. Evgeny is. But Evgeny's in a load of Discord servers. Alex. Alex is not. Jack. Jack isn't. Yakim also isn't. Yeah. So only, out of all of the main Thunder Crew members, only Evgeny is in the SRS Discord. Only one. So, you know, I'm almost certain they don't post their stuff there. I don't think they really post it in the For Fun stuff. I don't really see their stuff posted anywhere. You know, I don't even know how I really found them in the first place. I think just YouTube randomly spat one of their streams at me. I was like, oh, okay. Am I so much for it on Discord? No, but I mean, it's a place to post live streams that I think is definitely useful. Also, speaking of Discords, one critique I've always kind of had of James's Discord is I feel like he should have his own channel for his own live streams and content. Because he just bungles it in with everyone else's. So, like, I kind of felt a bit... I felt a little bit, like, bad posting my live stream directly underneath his. It's like, hey, James is live, but... Hey, look at me. I'm here. Hey, guys. Just a random thought that popped into my head. Had a separate channel on your server before. It feels cocky. If your entire server is based around you, I don't think that matters. Because you are the main attraction of the server, in quotation marks. You're the main reason for people to be there. People are there to follow what you do. And so, yeah, you could say it's a bit cocky, but in theory, having the Discord server in the first place, you could argue is a little bit that way. You know, if you... I personally don't see any reason why it would be a bad idea to have your own channel for posting your own content. That is true. That is true. But, you know, Discord servers are a neat little thing to have when you get them all right. I used to have my own live stream in Discord, then I threw it in the bin. Because it was dead. Because I also didn't live stream at the time. Then I replaced it with just a pretty generic one, and that actually evolved into a pretty nice place. But, isn't really relevant anymore. So, is what it is. Ooh, pardon me. I'm chugging down big load of coke. Yeah, like... However, this does remind me, there was still that other thing that I was planning, that I still have done basically no prep work on. When it's something I want to host in the... something I want to try and put together in the very near future. Checking on what? Some Coke. Coca-Cola. I can't show you because I don't have a camera. I hit it against the microphone. There you go. Metal can. But yes. Good to know it's just cola. Yes, it's just cola. Shaking my head. But, yes. I think you're like the only person here, and M2 is probably lurking because it says 2 concurrents. I do have... I've had idea kicking around in my head for, like, ages. Or, like, for, like, a little while now. That I do want to try and get off the ground. But I need to sort out some logistics before I can really sort of confirm what I want to do. It's basically just asking a friend if I can steal their server for, like, a day. To do some dumb shit on it. But, I just keep forgetting to ask. But, I don't know. If I can get it worked out. Might be a fun little thing popping up. Not regular thing, no. But I have been toying around with the idea of doing a little community event. Toying around with the idea. Nothing is like really set in stone, but it's an idea that I've been playing around with. And I think I've kind of whittled it down to something that I can do where I really don't need a lot of people. And it can still be quite fun, hopefully. We'll have to see. But no, it's not going to be a regular thing at all because it's not an easy thing to set up, and I also don't really have the pull to do a consistent thing regularly. Albeit, maybe something might come up soon on that, but I don't know. Maybe. But, yeah, as I said, I'm like just spouting nonsense now. But as I said, okay. Yeah, I am toying with the idea of doing like a one-off community thing. I don't really know what kind of pull I'm going to have. But I think I know enough people that I can at least get something going. I don't have any ideas on a date. I don't have any ideas on a time. I don't really want to confirm anything because I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do it. But I do have remote access to an AC server. It's just I don't own the server. And it's a friend who owns it. So I don't want to go behind his... I mean, while he's pretty cool with letting me use it and stuff. Because we've known each other for years. I don't really want to go behind his back and just, like, start letting random people connect to his server. I don't even know if the server can... how well it's going to handle. Because it's literally just, like, a literal, like, server PC next to his, like, bed. So, I don't know how the connection's going to be or anything. But, I don't know. It's something I'm toying around with, and I think I have a plan. I'm not sure how well it'll work out, but I don't know. Could just be a fun little afternoon or evening of sim racing shenanigans. Albeit we'll probably host it at the weekend, because that's just what it's easier to plan stuff for the weekends. But then again, people also do things. But we'll see. We'll see. Anyways, I am waffling on way too much. Next week we've obviously got the finales of all these seasons. I'll also be announcing my next championship, albeit I've already teased it to you, so a couple of people already know what it is, but I'll properly announce it next week, and I'll also spill the beans on the SRS changes next week as well. So yes. That's sound like Dutch from Red Dead now, do you? I have a plan. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully I'll get some more stuff on that. There's no set time frames or anything, but it's something I want to do, and so I need to just buckle down and do it. It's not going to be like a massively complicated thing to host. It's just getting people in on it and interested in the idea. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, other than that, thanks everyone for showing up, for racing, for talking, blah, 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 blah. And I'll see you all next week for the finale. It should be a fun one. Adios.